All right, let's get started. And now I have to put some of the stuff in this chest because I've been able to get a lot of resources, so I can't even fit them in the main chests anymore. And now we can rest a little bit or make some food.
Great! Finally the JJ is gone, which means now I can steal everything I can from him. But of course, I'm only interested in diamonds because they're the most expensive in his collection. I have to get him and take him to my place. I'll be honest, it's pretty hard. Because being so small, a diamond looks very big to me. But I'm not giving up, because if I sell it, I'll have a lot of money, and I can buy anything I want. I just have to carefully pass the JJ, although I don't think he'll even notice me, because I look more like a bug than a human being. Now we have to go to my room. I made it right inside the wall, and look how much stuff is in here. I've been stealing from JJ for a very long time, and he just can't seem to see it. But I'm better off because I can keep getting richer and richer. At this rate, I won't have to work at all. And it's also very convenient to live like this at JJ's, because he always cooks so good. And if I'm hungry, I can just sneak over to his table and eat something. But you have to be careful not to be seen. This is the moment when it's best to hide and wait for a while. As long as JJ is here, I won't be able to eat properly. And I'm already very hungry, so I have to figure out a way to distract him. And I think I have a great idea. We should get a lighter and light something outside the house. Then he'll definitely run to put it out. And there's a shop over there that we can destroy. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal if it's gone, but JJ can't just stand by and watch it, so it'll be just the way I want it. It's time to get to work. We need to light it on fire from all sides so there's as much fire as possible. It'll take JJ a lot longer to put it out. Meanwhile, I'll be eating his delicious food. As much as I have to work to eat, I still have to work. Although I really like this kind of work. I just break things, and while JJ fixes them, I steal whatever I want from him. All I have to do is make him notice, because he's busy doing his own thing. I gotta break a window, and then I got to get to my lair, because if he runs, he might accidentally crush me. I'm very small right now, so anything could be life-threatening for me. Well, that's it. The JJ is gone, which means it's time for me to go to the table and have a very good meal. I'm so hungry, I'll probably eat everything he has. It's a shame JJ won't get any, but he'll make something for himself. This place is delicious. JJ is a very good cook. I'm so full. I think I've had a little too much, because I have such a big belly now. I can't even stand up properly. And JJ should be back soon. That's too bad. I've got to get my act together.
And who could have set that shop on fire? I'll have to find that person and teach him a lesson. By the way, what's all this weird movement on my desk? There's no food left. Looks like I've got a little thief on my hands. Mikey, that's you, isn't it? I think you're gonna have to explain it to me now, because if you don't, you're gonna get in trouble. And don't even try to run away from me. I'm much bigger than you, so I can catch up with you, and then I'm gonna make you talk.
That's terrible. JJ finally realized it was me, which means my life won't be as carefree now. I have to get to my hiding place because he won't be able to reach me there. And now I have to be more careful. That's what made me so scared. I know that JJ is a very sneaky person, so he'll do anything to get me out of this place. It's a good thing he didn't seem to realize where I was. I think it's best if I prepare for another JJ meeting. And for that, I need armor. So I need to steal resources from him again. Except it's a lot scarier now, because I realize he can catch me. But it's okay, I've done it before, so I can do it again. I just have to do it quietly and quickly, just when JJ was gone. So it's time for me to take a look at that trunk. I think there's a lot of stuff in there. Too bad I have to literally take it apart, but I can't get in any other way. And I can see that I chose this particular chest for a reason. I'm sure I'll find plenty of materials in here, so it's not gonna be so easy for JJ to catch me now. There's even more resources than I need, but I think we should take it all while we can, because then I might not have the opportunity, and then I gotta get back to my house as fast as I can. It's hard enough to get them as it is. I feel like I've been inside this chest forever, but it has to be done, because if I don't, there's nothing I can do against JJ, and that's not a good option. Okay, well, now I've got enough to do, so it's time for me to build some armor. How convenient that I can have a set of diamond armor right away. It's very strong, so it'll survive a few JJ blows. But I still hope I don't have to run from him anymore, because the more he sees me, the worse it is for me. Pretty soon he's gonna start laying traps, and I usually have a hard time getting out of them. I suddenly realized that with this armor and weapons I could fight back against JJ. After all, he's not going to let go of me anytime soon, so I have to make him run away from his house. It'll be dangerous, but I'll give it a shot. He won't have time to arm and armor himself, so I'll have a slight advantage. But don't forget he's many times my size. so even an ordinary punch could be a serious problem for me.
Okay, we need to get some resources to make our own tools. Wait, what's wrong with my chest? It's like it's been dismantled. I think I know who did it. Mikey, where are you? It's time for me to deal with you. Wow, you got some nice armor and weapons. Look, maybe we can talk. I'm not that mad at you. Just don't kill me. After all, this is my home, so the resources are mine. But something tells me you're not gonna bargain with me.
That's it. I don't think JJ is coming back anytime soon. Although something tells me he's still not out. So we gotta help him out. There's no door, but he won't need one, 'cause he could jump out the window. JJ, I know you're still in there, so I strongly advise you to run away somewhere. Because if I get to you, I might kill you. And I don't think you want that. You're not gonna die if you fall from that high anyway. That's great. This house is all mine now. Who knew it would be so easy? If I had known that, I would have made my own armor and weapons a long time ago. After all, I had the resources to do it. Now I have to go down to the first floor and take a good look around. Look at that! JJ is back. It didn't last long, but what's he doing? My guess is he's packing a bag to go to the mine, and I can't not go with him. So I'll have to jump in the bag while he's out of sight. For now, it's best to just wait at home. I really don't want to be in front of him. And then when he goes somewhere else, I can get in there safely. It's so convenient to just be carried to the right place. Here's my chance. JJ's gone somewhere.
All right, I think I got it all together. So now we can go to the mine. Mikey took almost all the diamonds from me, so I need to find more. Hopefully I'll get lucky as usual and find a good spot, as long as Mikey's not there. Although there's no way he's gonna make it to that spot. And here's my favorite cave. I'm always lucky enough to find something in it.
All right, here we are, which means it's time for a little JJ prank. The thing is, I brought dynamite with me. Except it's not regular dynamite, it's a block of gold. And as soon as JJ wants to collect it, it's going to explode. Now we have to set it all up quickly. And by the way, I'm doing two useful things at once. First of all, I'm making a prank for JJ. And second, I'm collecting gold for myself. Who knows, maybe I won't have to steal anything from JJ. Although then I'd be totally bored. There's something else I have to do. Okay, we need to get to his chest and dig a hole down. Now I'm going to make a very simple mechanism that will help me take everything he mines. All I have to do is put in a funnel in my chest. And then I'll have a passive income of jewelry. I find it very convenient to be small, because I can do a lot of fun things. And no one will even notice me, because I'm no bigger than a cockroach. And by the way, the funnel system is very simple, because you don't even need redstone to activate it. You just need JJ to keep putting resources into his chest, and then they'll automatically go into my chest. I'd really like to see JJ when he realizes his resources are disappearing. And I don't think he'll realize very quickly that there's a funnel at the bottom of his chest. But it's still best not to take too long. Well, that's it. I'm almost done. Which means I'm gonna have to get out and get a good vantage point soon. Because I have a feeling he's gonna get to those blocks of gold soon. I just gotta make sure everything works. Although how can I be wrong about that? It's almost impossible. And just as I thought, it's working perfectly. So now I can keep coming back and taking all the resources that the JJ will get. I love having someone do my work for me. Here come the Emeraldas! It's time for me to check out how much stuff I have. I can't believe it! There's so much jewelry! That's enough for me, which means I have to pack it all up and get to the surface. Because the big fun is about to begin. And I get to see JJ's reaction, because he's worked so hard to get all this stuff. But in the end, he's gonna have nothing. I'd be very upset if I were him. But it's okay. I believe he can get more diamonds. And I'll steal them.
Someone has clearly stolen all my resources, and I think it could only be one person. Well, I don't know where he is yet, so I'll just have to keep digging for resources. And I don't think I've touched anything on this side yet. Whoa!
I can't believe I made such a mistake. Because the explosion was too strong, it hit me too. So we have to run away now. Because JJ might see something burning, and we need him to activate the dynamite again. Because then he'll probably die. Great. This is going exactly as I planned. The only thing I can't figure out is why he's not dead yet. He's not even wearing any armor. But JJ somehow managed to survive the first blast of dynamite. Looks like he's got some kind of ace up his sleeve against that. Anyway, my pranks on JJ aren't over yet. If the explosion worked out, we'll move on. And now I want to collapse the entrance to the cave. He may be alive, but he can't get out of the cave without an exit. So it's a win-win. The key is to do it fast so he doesn't have time to run to the exit. But I don't think he has a chance. This gravity block works very well. So now JJ is no longer a threat to me. But just in case, I'd better bring the ceiling down again. Because I know JJ, and he's a very strong man, And if he wants to, he can do anything. Plus, he has the tools.
Who would have thought the walls of the cave would collapse? Although I don't think they fell by themselves, it's probably Mikey's fault. I can't believe he got to me. Although he could have just jumped in my backpack and gotten here, now I gotta get out of here right now because I know what Mikey's up to. He probably wanted me to stay here forever because then the whole house would belong to him, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm very fortunate that this cave has many different resources. That's why I want to make dynamite. That way, I can get out of this cave as quickly as possible. I could do it with a pickaxe, but I'm too lazy to clean it up myself. I just have to do it fast, because the longer I'm here, the more stuff Mikey can steal from me. But that's okay, I'm not gonna forgive him for that. He still decided to kill his friend for some diamonds, and I'm pretty sure he made the funnel and stole my jewelry right in this cave. I wouldn't have thought he was capable of such a thing, especially considering the fact that he's so small right now. I underestimated him, but now I know what I have to do. And I promise Mikey's gonna be sorry he ever played that game with me, because now I want to destroy him, and there's nothing stopping me from doing it. Although so far, the cave has gotten in the way, but it won't be for long, because I've almost done everything I need to do. So soon, I'll be planting dynamite. That's it, I'm almost out. Good thing I was able to make a lot of dynamite. Now, no matter how thick the wall is, I can still get out. Although I don't think I'll need all the dynamite. I should go check it out. No, I don't think I'm ready to go out just yet. But I think 3 or 4 dynamites will be enough to make it out of the cave. And I should be able to run home right away, because I don't care what Mikey might do. I had to plant the dynamite again. But this time, it's definitely the last time, because I put everything I had into it, and frankly, it's sad, because I thought I'd at least have some dynamite left. But no. Anyway, now I gotta hurry, because I've spent too much time here, and Mikey could have done a lot of terrible things. I'm gonna catch him the first chance I get.
Somehow JJ came back very quickly. It's very sad. I thought the cave-in would keep him away for a much longer period of time. Now I have to keep a very close eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything weird. I wonder what he's trying to accomplish. I've got a very bad feeling about this. Like he's already figured out where to find me. Wait, what if he has? I mean, he's heading straight for where my house is right now. Looks like I'm in trouble.
This is a very suspicious place. I don't think I have any mice. Wait, I think I know what this place is. It's little Mikey's secret room, so this is where he's been living all this time. And how much jewelry did he steal from me?
Look at the house that JJ has decided to move into. It seems to me that this place already looks more like an impregnable fortress than a house. Now I'm gonna have to think very hard about how I'm gonna get in there. It's going to be very difficult, I think. But I know there's no such thing as a 100% security system, so I should be able to get in somehow. And to do that, I'd have to get up close and personal. I don't think these lasers are that effective. Somehow JJ didn't realize I was so small, which means I can just walk between the lasers. How could he have gotten that wrong? And I'm sure he spent a lot of money on this. But in the end, it didn't make any sense. Except now I have another problem. I can't get this door open. And I don't have any lockpicks on me. So I'm gonna have to come up with a new plan. And I think I know how to get inside the house. I just have to fly in. Let's give it a shot. Now I realize another big advantage of being so small. Because I weigh so little, I can literally fly with a leap. So all I have to do is climb up to the highest tree and then fly to the first open window. Well, that's it. Now I'm only a few meters away from the JJ house. I hope I don't get winded in one of the lasers because then I might die on them. But I'm just going to believe in the best and do what I can to avoid them. I think I'm doing just fine. So pretty soon I'll be walking around the new home of JJ. And he worked so hard on those traps. It's a shame it didn't work out in the end. And by the way, I'm already inside his house. So now I have to steal everything in his trunk, as long as no one sees me. Although I don't think there's anyone here but JJ. So it's all mine now. I guess life in JJ doesn't teach you anything. He could at least hide all his treasures somewhere else. I figured I could still sneak into his house and steal everything. Anyway, it's even better for me. That's a lot of jewelry. Now they'll all be mine again. And there's no one here to stop me. Where would a dog come from? It's like JJ bought it on purpose to guard the house. I have nowhere to run now. And JJ will be in the room soon. I think I'm in big trouble now. But I gotta do something.
Well, hello, Mikey. I think you like my new dog. Now come here.
How awful! They put me in a cage like a hamster. I can't stay here anymore. So I have to get out as fast as I can. The dog is asleep and I don't see JJ anywhere. So this is just the perfect opportunity for me. But how do I get out? I'm gonna try to remove the bars with a diamond scraper. I think it'll be fine. It's really good at cleaning things up around here, so I should be able to get out of this cage pretty soon. But then I'll have to be quick so no one sees me. What scares me is the fact that there's a dog sleeping right next to me. He could wake up at any moment, and if I can't get away from it, it will just eat me. And I don't really want to die from being eaten by a dog. I want to live a little longer. I'm gonna have to walk carefully past it, and then I think I'll be fine. Except I see a big problem in front of me, and it's a diamond castle. I'm not gonna be able to break it that easily, so I gotta find the key to the door somewhere. There he is. This is gonna be a lot easier than I thought. Just gotta make sure the dog's asleep. And yes, it's fine. Oh wait, she just woke up. Well, that's too bad, because she's gonna find me by sniffing me. I gotta figure something out. It's amazing how well her nose works. She's following exactly the path I'm on, which means it won't be long before she spots me. What can I do? Right, she's hungry anyway, so we should give her some tasty meat. Easy doggy, Mikey's gonna feed you. Look at all the good meat I got. How about you don't eat me? If you want, I can roast it for you. It'll be even tastier for you. I think we have a deal, so let's get cooking. It's a good thing meat like this cooks really fast, because I'm really scared to be alone with a hungry dog. He could swallow me at any moment, and then I won't need anything. But calm down, it's okay. Okay, I think the meat's ready, so it's time for me to take it out and give it to the dog. Here, look how nice and big a piece I'm gonna give you. So you eat it with pleasure, and I'll go away. My heart almost stopped. But now I'm sure everything's fine. It's really easy to make friends with a dog. All you have to do is give him some tasty food. And as you can see, he's not reacting to me anymore. So I've managed to beat JJ at his game. But I'd better not have any fun and try to get out of this place as fast as I can, because I'm sure JJ's got a lot more traps.